Thank you, Mr. Chairman and Ranking Member Brady. We do have an obligation as members of the Ways and Means Committee to ensure that the Social Security system that our constituents have relied upon, that we're able to keep the promise to them. And we know that even apart from the issue in the discussions today, Social Security is not on a strong financial footing. Currently, the Social Security Trust Fund will become insolvent in 2034. So unless we take steps to save the system, to secure the system, to ensure that we can keep the promise that has been made to the American people, unless we take steps to do that, those that depend on Social Security could have their benefits cut by 20%. Insolvency is not a hypothetical. It's unfortunately imminent, coming up sooner than we may expect. I do believe that there's broad bipartisan agreement that those beneficiaries subject to the windfall elimination provision, or WEP, or government pension offset, GPO, especially policemen, policewomen, firemen and women, and teachers, should not be put at a disadvantage compared to those under traditional Social Security. I also think that most of us agree that those on WEP or GPO probably should not also get an undue advantage over other constituents of Social Security, which is what would happen if we enact a straight repeal without fixing the benefit formula. Unfortunately, this proposal under discussion today puts the solvency of the entire Social Security program more at risk than without it. The bill would cost taxpayers $146 billion over 10 years and increases that solvency gap by $800 billion over 75 years. At a time when Social Security is already too close to insolvency, this bill would only increase that risk, moving up trust fund depletion from 2034 to 2033. Members on this committee have more responsible solutions. For instance, I'm a co-sponsor of Leader Brady's Equal Treatment of Public Servants Act. It's legislation that would repeal the WEP and replace it with a fair formula that ensures that our teachers, firefighters, police officers, postal workers, and more receive their share of Social Security without bankrupting the trust fund. We all know that the legislation we are considering today will not solve the problem. I'm hopeful that my colleagues can instead work together, as many has been saying, on a bipartisan, fiscally responsible solution to provide equal treatment for our nation's public servants while continuing to protect the promise of Social Security for all its beneficiaries. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.